Freddy versus Jason. Alien versus Predator. And now Krule versus Mongrel here in our main event. It is a Monsters Ball. And you've all been cordially invited with the IWTV World Championship on the line. Rob Brothers, I gotta admit to you right now, my heart is pounding like it has never been in my entire life.
I'm going to be honest with you, Carmen. I'm not scared of too many things, but I definitely did not envy the position that you were in, having to be in between these two behemoths and calling for that introduction.
These two men are dangerous enough as it is, but for the last 24 hours have been locked in isolation and pure darkness. It's the atrocity, Krule diving in with that lariat, taking down the Mongrel. And again, to reiterate, folks, there are no disqualifications, no countouts. Falls count anywhere here in the Monsters Ball. As these two behemoths trading blows on the apron. Breaks free.
Mongrel has been wanting this fight for so long, and you can tell right now that Mongrel is already starting to hit that next gear. He's starting to throw massive shots and looks to dominate early against somebody who I never thought I'd ever see dominated.
Uranagi to the apron. Let's talk about that, Rob. You see Mongrel now diving in with a senton. Mongrel called his shot back at Money Talks. He said, Krule, I am calling you out. IWTV World Championship match at Anniversary 9. A match that we all, I believe, expected Krule to accept. However, Krule throwing every hurdle possible in the way of the Mongrel. Sending the Hell King Supreme, Trevor Eon, in to do his dirty work. And now Krule with a chair. Oh! The way that steel just contorted around the body of the Mongrel, now going to the midsection.
This building is definitely no stranger to the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation, but it's a little bit different whenever you have Mongrel and Krule in the match. This Monsters Ball, as you hit the nail on the head, these two have been in isolation for the last 24 hours. If you thought these two weren't dangerous enough, they're that much more dangerous now.
Now, typically in a situation like this, you would see the fans crowding around, getting as close as possible, but I think right now these fans are, well, they're feeling the same type of way that we are, Rob. And now Krule going into the bar. Well, we said Falls Count Anywhere, folks. And the two monsters now make their way back in to the event area here at the Singing River Brewery. The atrocity Krule has a Mongrel hooked. Looking to inflict more punishment. Krule pumps the brakes.
Wanted that suplex here on the outside, but breaking out. That massive super kick connecting right to the jaw of Krule.
Krule staggering, but still on both feet. Oh, just throwing that chair with no regard whatsoever. All these two care about is inflicting pain and punishment on one another. And now Krule constructing a table made of chairs.
Oh my God!
Wendigo doing everything she can Usually those screams breathe a new life into the monster Mongrel. And now Mongrel back on his feet.
Mongrel just going to work on the champion right now. I have never, in all of the Krule matches that I have called, I have never seen anyone do this to the Atrocity.
Mongrel charging in once again with another splash onto the concrete wall, and now the Mongrel with a chair just launches it right at the face of Krule. The Mongrel charges in, looking to bring the IWTV World Independent Wrestling Championship back to New South Pro Wrestling. Again with his chair.
Oh, God!
Just absorbing every single one of these.
This is insane.
Now the hand around the throat of the Mongrel, slamming him head first into the concrete. And this horror movie come to life of a match. And this right here is exactly what is made. Oh my God! This right here is exactly what has made Krule so dangerous. The reason why he has been champion for 9 months and counting, 252 days. He's had defenses over so many New South alumni, names like Adam Priest, Warhorse, Colby Carino, Mad Dog Connolly, most recently Marcus Mathers, just to name a few. And now looking to add the Mongrel to the list. Folks, you need to move out of the way. Whatever.
Yeah, these people are getting a little too close to this.
Whatever Krule's intentions are here, you just need to move. Now Krule with a garbage can in hand. All these weapons of torture inside. Multiple ways to inflict punishment. The hell does Krule have in mind here?
Wendigo trying to wake the Mongrel once again. He's fighting up, but Krule's got that hand across the back of the head.
Cookie sheet right to the back of the skull. And while the Mongrel certainly has been dominant here at New South Pro Wrestling, right now he's in Krule's world. This right here is where Krule flourishes. One of the most violent men in independent wrestling history. No stranger to a death match. Now pulling out these wooden boards. Mongrel just launching that garbage can multiple times at the head and still Rob. Krule will not go down.
And I want to touch on these opponents that you just named a moment ago. I got to call Krule defend against Mad Dog Conley just a couple of weeks ago in the Scenic City. And Mad Dog Conley, try as he might throughout the entire match, and we know just how bad Mad Dog is, could not so much as get Krule down to his... Oh, my goodness.
Too far.
We're about to see...
A railroad spike to the head. Krule doing everything he can to play defense.
He's trying to unalive Krule, let alone win the match.
And now... That's the thing with these matches, Rob. If you bring in a weapon into play, it can be used against you. And now, just pounding away. We promised you violence. And violence is exactly what these two are bringing to the table.
It's hard to watch. Krule had the Wendigo in sights there for a moment.
These two no regard whatsoever to their own physical well-being. I think no matter what, at the end of the day, no matter who walks out of here with the IWTV World Championship, you got to imagine everyone watching who is in line for a shot at that title. I mean, they got to be nervous. They're seeing what's happening right here.
Hell, I'm nervous, and I have no intentions on getting anywhere near Krule.
Oh, notice I'm nowhere in my seat, Rob. I'm ready to run at a moment's notice. As Krule steps over the top rope, grabs a hold of another steel folding chair. Placing the plywood between both of the chairs. Takes a moment to admire his work, and now looking down on the Mongrel, and just like that, the screams of the Wendigo bring the Mongrel back to his feet. Nothing.
A lot of heavy leather being thrown by the Mongrel, but barely a win from Krule.
Both of these individuals seemingly infallible and indestructible. And Krule looking to put that to the test. Thumbtacks have now entered the chat. Thumbtacks placed the. Speaking of Thumbtacks, Mongrel with a glove covered in thumbtacks with these overhand chops, and Krule not even feeling it. Oh my God! Thumbtacks flying everywhere. We could be seeing a new champion. Krule hasn't moved.
Mongrel exiting the ring, looking for more plunder underneath.
What does Mongrel have in mind here now? Finally, Krule sitting upright. This match has been the stuff of nightmares.
Back in the ring with a chair. You can see the blood all over the chest of Krule from that thumbtack-covered glove moments ago.
I think Mongrel now is starting to smell that blood in the water. It's the first time we've seen any signs of weakness whatsoever from the atrocity Krule, our reigning IWTV World Champion. And just like that, Krule, just on a dime, switches the momentum. Positions Mongrel up on the top turnbuckle. Krule just looked back. He saw what Mongrel has pieced together, and now what does he have in mind?
I'd hate to know what sick, twisted thoughts are in the mind of Krule.
From the sadistic mind of the world champion, Mongrel with the reversals! Suplex into the chairs, but unable to capitalize, Rob.
And you could see looked like the back of the head of Krule came down against the edge of the chair, still sitting there for a moment.
I mean, you can see the indention in the chair itself. Mongrel again, looking for more ways to inflict punishment. Knows it's going to take more to put down the Nephilim from Crimson Creek. Oh my God.
This is way too much.
This goes beyond just trying to win a match right here. I mean, we knew when we entered this match that this wasn't going to be a standard sporting contest between these two. But the Mongrel introducing barbed wire.
No. Krule pumping the brakes.
Both of these men in a very precarious position now.
Oh, good God, son of a bitch!
The Mongrel brought the barbed wire into play and ultimately was the one to taste the cold embrace, and now the Wendigo has entered the ring.
Krule stopping her in her tracks.
When's the last time we saw the Wendigo with a look on her face like that? This is the first time we've seen vulnerability out of the Mongrel, out of the Wendigo. These two monsters showing humanity after all. And now she's making her way back into the ring, holding the symbol up overhead. What are we seeing? Krule taking a knee. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It was all a plot from the Wendigo with the skewers, and now
No.
Krule, no!
This is too much. This is too damn much.
Krule with the skewers in hand,
Oh my God!
jamming them in the head of the Wendigo. I have never seen anything like this in a main event in New South. And a left hand from the leader of the Contra unit brings down a bloodied Wendigo, and just like that, awakens the Mongrel with a spear.
Still got the barbed wire stuck in his leg.
Now with Krule on his shoulders. Oh! Patrick was in the danger zone there as the Mongrel connects with the F5 to Krule. And now looking to go up top. To go from the kill field to the top of the mountain in independent wrestling. Goes for the splash.
Gets caught.
Krule with a hand around the throat. Choke slam connects into the tax. Cover is made. No! What the hell are we witnessing?
Violence. Carnage. Literal hell on earth. That is what we're seeing. And it looks like we're going to see more of it. Krule going for the chair.
The fans in Florence, Alabama on their feet, and now the screams of the Wendigos seemingly causing pain to the ears of Krule, and now bringing new life into the Mongrel. The Mongrel!
Choke cinched in! The choke is cinched in! Can he put the champion to sleep?
The rear naked choke applied! Oh my God. No!
The hold of the official.
Patrick! thought for sure Krule was fading. But finding that second wind.
Mongrel! Dropping Krule! Dead the leg!
By daylight!
No!
We were just one beat away from a new world champion.
But he's got to capitalize, and he has to do it now. Champ up on the shoulders of Mongrel, but turning it around!
Face first.
Scorched earth! Champ retains!
Here is your winner, and still IWTV Independent Wrestling World Champion, Krule.
You wanted blood. You wanted carnage. You wanted pure, unadulterated violence. Damn it, that is exactly what you just got in that main event.
The championship reign continues, with the only question being, who is going to stop Krule?